What's up everyone, Dav here for My Automation Tips. Today I just want to show you how I make a unique identifier. In this specific case, we have all these devices on the left hand side with the serial numbers, but we need something that can be printed off and stuck on an actual physical device so we can find it more easily. And so I just want to show you how you can make something that's pretty useful using the formula column. So it should be a pretty quick one here. Here we go. So if you click the plus sign on the right hand side to add a column, then we're going to go into more columns. Then in the search bar at the top, we are going to type in item ID. Then we're going to click add to board. And what that does is it adds an item ID column, and that is a unique identifier for each item in your Monday board. So using that, and then the next column we're going to add, going through the plus sign to the right hand side again, we're going to go more columns again, or you can, if you have it super useful, you have the formula column. So we're just going to click on it this time here, and then what I want to do is some of these serial numbers on the left hand side have the same ending. So you can see, for example, we have HG7F multiple times. So it's actually a good reference to kind of filter out. So if you imagine having all these devices physically on a shelf or in a room, and you want to be able to find the right device quickly, having something that's common, at least we can group them together. And that's the first visual. And then the second visual is we need a unique identifier for that specific machine. So what we're going to do is use the right and left commands. And what that does is it grabs a subset of characters from a field that you want. And you just tell it how many characters you want. So in this case, what we want to do is right, brackets, and then if you haven't used formulas before, you can do these squiggly lines. I forget what they're called. There's a very fancy name for them. But that is a handle to call the field that you want. In this case, we're going to go name. I'm going to click tab to autofill the rest. And then I'm going to add a comma and choose input how many characters I want to grab from there. In this case, I want to grab the last 4 characters. So I'm going to put a 4 and close that bracket. And just to give you an example, if I click set formula, you can see now all my HG7Fs are all over here. Now obviously we want this to be unique. So what we're going to do is also add another one. And to add them together, we're going to use a concatenate command. So I'm going to add concatenate at the very beginning. In Excel, it's concat. Here you have to type in the full word. And we are going to concatenate this formula or function. Then we're also going to add a dash in the middle. This is more for visual sake, space, dash, space, colon. And that just puts in the text that you input. And we're just going to add another one for the item ID. So we're going to go right again, brackets, grab the right column. In this case, it's item ID. We want the 4 last characters, and we're going to close that off. Now you can see that this bracket here is closing off the second right function, but we haven't closed off the concatenate function yet, so we need to add another bracket. And you can see that in this column, it highlights which one you're closing off, which is really nice. Once you've done that, you can click set formula. And now you can see we have our HG7Fs over here, but they all have a different 4-digit number at the end. Obviously, you know, if you're worried about having not enough uniqueness and that you might get duplicates somewhere in here, you can grab as many numbers as you want. But this is just a quick way of making a unique identifier that we can then print off, have on a little label, and stick on the machine so it's easy to find. All right, that's it for me. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.